Yo, how's it going, guys? Gonna share today in this video. We're gonna be talking about Sasuke Uchiha. We're gonna be showcasing him in attack mission as a main character and as a sub character. And before we actually start the video, I just want to talk real quick about the Sub Shinobites that Alex offers on our Discord server or my Discord server. You will find the link in the description below, and you can see it also on the screen right now. So if you decide to buy Shinobites to ball on Sasuke, for example, which is something that I wouldn't advise you to do, because Sasuke is really not the character you want to like waste money on. But for future reference, in case some good event comes up and you want to buy Shinobites, he's the perfect man for you. He has, okay, that sounds kind of cheesy, like perfect man for you. He is the trusted vendor that you should be buying from. Okay, so yeah, his prices are really great, and if you want to buy a huge amount of Shinobites, like the 13,500, this is probably the best option for you. Like, go all in and get that huge amount of Shinobites, which is gonna be perfect for like events like the anniversary that's coming soon. Okay, so yeah, one more thing that I wanted to say. Okay, this was not supposed to be shown here. This is not a stream, but yeah. Yeah, the last thing that I want to say before we start the video here is tomorrow we're going to be playing team battle live in a live stream. So I wanted to know when is the perfect time for you to stream. So I'm probably going to be streaming on Friday and Saturday. So I want you to go to the comment section below and tell me when exactly is the perfect time for you to watch a stream, especially on Friday and Saturday, and maybe Sunday if you want. But I'm not gonna be streaming on Sunday probably, because I have a lot of things to do on Sunday. So I just wanted to know when is the perfect time for everyone, so I can work with that. Get a lot of if I get a lot of feedback, I'll work with that and have the perfect time for most of the viewers. So yeah, please go down to the comments section below and write your local time, like the local time for you, and tell me what is the local time, because some people are using BST, some people are using CEST, some people are using EST. It's different, or UTC. So yeah, I just want to know the time and which time a standard time, I think. What was it? I don't know what it's called, but yeah, if it's BST or CST, just make sure to mention that there. Okay, so let's talk now about Sasuke. So he is trash as a main character. So far I've played with him since the release, since he got the new cut, almost 4 days now, I think. So yeah, he is really bad as a main character. So the thing is, he doesn't have anything to deal with the traps in his kit, so I have removed the Chiru stream here and replaced it with the default skill, which is the dash, which lets you go over the traps. It has like around 5 to 6 seconds cooldown, I can't remember exactly, but it works perfect to go over the traps. And the Chiru stream actually is kinda annoying because of the cooldown. 13 seconds is just too much. So yeah, I was happy to actually remove it from him as a main character. So yeah, there you go. This is how you're gonna be seeing him. Like the second part of the video, there's gonna be two parts of this video, or 3 parts. This is the part where I'm talking. The second part where I showcase him as a sub character, which is actually the good part about him, and then him as a main character. So the reason why he's not good as a main character is, again, that he is he lacks a way to go over traps. He doesn't have a teleport, and even when you do that removal of one of his jutsus and replace it with a default skill, that means you're gonna end up with less jutsu in his kit. That puts him at a disadvantage. And then the fact that he's a red type, he has a very low amount of defense. He has a lot of attack, of course, and surprisingly, he has a lot of HP. Something that I would have never thought. He can actually get to 27,000 HP, and we're going to be talking about that more in a second. So yeah, you cannot do a lot of mistakes with him, because he doesn't have really that much defense to protect him from crazy attacks like the shurikens or or like the Shadow Clone Jutsu from Naruto, these attacks do a lot of damage and you cannot do anything about them. So he dies very easy, and that sucks. Because most likely you're gonna like depend on him as the main character. You're not gonna really depend on the other sub characters mainly. So yeah, you're just sometimes gonna end up alone, and you have to finish everything on your own in case your whole team dies. So yeah, Sasuke is not a good option for that. So yeah, as a main character, I would say he's very terrible. And yeah, the last thing that he's bad at is his ultimate. His ultimate is so bad for multi-hits. So if you go into the last room, which almost all the time has the 4 characters, and in the Shonen League, most of the time there is a character or 2 that actually stay still and they don't move. One can just like Minato that goes everywhere. His ultimate is not perfect for that situation because you cannot kill all the 4 at once, or even all like 3 of them at once. Because of his ultimate going in a straight line, it's not easy to actually aim with it, and a straight line cannot hit all the 4 characters at the same time unless all of the 4 characters are following you in a straight line, and that's the only way you can actually kill all of them. But that's a situation that never happens, or almost never happens, because it happened to me once. But yeah, that's just terrible, because you're gonna end up with only 1 character dying in that last part of the fortress, and the rest, the other 3 are just gonna be there attacking you, and you're gonna have to deal with them with only 2 jutsus, because if you remember, we removed one of the 3 jutsus. So yeah, as a main character, he's so bad. I think I have so far around 50% win rate, which is something you don't want to do. Like, I mean, with Itachi or even with Tobirama as a main character, I think the worst situation would you going down to 80% win rate. So yeah, Sasuke is not great as a main character. However, as a sub character, he's really good because of the fact that he has a lot of HP. Even though he doesn't have that much defense, he has like pretty much the same amount of defense as Itachi. Maybe Itachi has like 1,000 more defense, but yeah, he has more HP. Itachi, like the maximum HP that Itachi version 1 can actually get up to is 22,000 HP, and Sasuke can go all the way up to 27,000, just like any other defense-like character, but of course he's lacking in defense. So he can actually survive attacks like the shurikens or the Shadow Clone Jutsu, but only once. And when he does that, he goes down to 1,000 or 2,000 HP, which is very risky. But most of the time, it's the reason why he's using his ultimates, which is really great. Like 80% of the time when he gets separated from my team, because most of the Shonen League players have this setup in their fortress, where at the beginning they separate your team, and every time he gets separated, he actually manages to kill the enemy without dying. So 80% is great. I have defense type characters that can survive a lot of hits from shuriken hits and stuff like that, but of course they don't have that enough damage to kill the enemy or to get them to 0 HP before they actually use their ultimate to kill them back. So yeah, there you go. Sasuke is really great, and we're gonna see right now a few clips of how he works as a sub character and how he can actually sustain enough damage from the shurikens or different attacks, and then that most likely will result in him using his ultimates. And yeah, he's just great as a sub character, but as a main character he's not. And of course, not to forget that the fact that he has, of course, if you're gonna use him as a sub character, you're gonna give him his 3rd jutsu back, the Chidori Stream. So he's gonna have his full kit, and that means he has two attacks that paralyze the enemies, and yeah, that helps him a lot in actually winning every battle, every 1 versus 1 battle when he gets separated from your team. So yeah, there you go. We're gonna watch now the rest. Okay, this was not supposed to be there. Again, I'm sorry. It's not a stream, but yeah. Again, before I go and you're gonna watch the rest of the video, make sure to not forget and write the perfect timing for you to watch the stream, to watch me live stream tomorrow or Saturday, so I can get the perfect time for most of you, so you all can watch the stream. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.
邪魔する奴は全て切り伏せる。今こそ裁きの時だ。千鳥シュート。内派を甘く見たな。邪魔する奴は全て切り伏せる。
どこからでもどうぞ。
ここだ。
やらせない。ハセ様、一歩を毒切り。
逃がそう。その待て。